Welcome to Speedy Walkthroughs, where we show just the important stuff for beating the game. For first time viewers, this will look different to a normal walkthrough. It shows just the essentials, so you don't need to spend a long time watching this video. And today we're playing Banjo Kongzooie. It's a ROM hack of DK64 with the Banjo Kazooie levels put into it. Before we start, if you like this video, consider subscribing to keep up to date. Helps out the channel a whole bunch, and I should have a new walkthrough out each week. Now this hack was made by Glorious Liar. I'm going to leave a link to download it in the description, and I really encourage you to download it and give them your support. I will also note I'm playing on the very latest version, which lets you tag anywhere, so I won't need to find tag barrels or anything. I'll just be able to go straight and swap Kongs with the D-pad. First thing we're going to do is head up here and grab some coins around Spiral Mountain. Now it's standard DK64 controls, but just in case you haven't played it in a while, A to jump, B to do your attack, joystick to move around. If you want to roll like I'm doing with DK, you can press Z and then B, and you can also swap Kongs by just using the D-pad. If you're playing an older version, I'd recommend downloading the newer one, but if for some reason you're playing the older one, then you can find tag barrels to swap Kongs. You'll notice me also doing kicks off ledges and then jumping out of them. That can help you get a little bit of extra distance with your jumps. So B to kick, A to jump. Alright, we're going to roll around here. We've got almost all the coins. We're after collecting 5 coins in Spiral Mountain. This is our 5th one just up here. There we go. And now we're going to go up the mountain itself. So because we've got all 5 coins, we can progress through. And we're going to go and get our first jiggy as well. So if you're wanting to make those bigger jumps, it's Z and then A to high jump up. And we've also got to go and talk to the bee locker who will unlock this level for us. So that lets us straight into Mumbo's Mountain. Now each level has got 25 bananas to collect with each Kong, and it's got a bunch of jiggies to collect as well. So we're going to go and get DK's bananas first, just by kicking up and around this hill. You'll notice me swapping to Lanky quite a bit. Lanky has the orang stand, so that's Z and then B to get into that, and that'll let you climb up the steep slopes. Swapping to Chunky to get some of Chunky's bananas, and we can also grab the jiggy and Mumbo's eye there. We're going to go in here and learn how to swim. So this is the dive barrel. Press Z to go underwater, and then you can pretty much just hold down the A button to swim very quickly and grab that coin there. Once we've done the dive barrel, we can head out of this section. And we've got a few more things to grab here as Chunky, just those bananas around the edge, and then these bananas just up here. When you're ready, head into Ticker's Tower, and we're going to become the Lanky Kong. And then climb up here. You actually don't need a orang stand to climb up the steep slopes here, so you can just jump up as normal. Once you get to that one, just high jump up with Z and then A, and you'll be able to exit out at the top. A few more bananas to grab up here and a jiggy. We're going to drop down here and grab the rest of Lanky's bananas, and then we're also going to drop off this bit here to grab a jiggy. So you sort of drop onto it from above because the slope is slippery. Donkey Kong's got some bananas to grab down the bottom here, so we're just going to grab those with him. And then we're going to go back to this bridge and grab some more of the bananas along that way. Right, you'll notice Donkey Kong's basically going to have 25 at this point, so that's this level done for Donkey Kong. Same for Lanky. Lanky's now got 25, and a lot of Tiny's bananas are up here. So just go around with Tiny Kong, grabbing some more bananas and a jiggy there. Some more bananas to grab under Stonehenge with Tiny, and along this hill as well. Swapping to Chunky to grab a couple as well. And Diddy has the red bananas. If you're not sure what color it is, you can basically just swap through all the Kongs and then keep going until you get one that works. We've got bananas up there to grab as Diddy, and some more to grab up this way. Once we grab this jiggy, that's the level complete. So you should have a total of 6 jiggies by now, and then just pause and go exit level to exit the level. Alright, moving on up. Going through this door here. And a few things to grab throughout the layer. So down where the cauldron was in the original game, we have a jiggy. So we just grab that. And working our way back up, we want to go towards the Treasure Trove Cove painting, and B-Locker's in the way. B-Locker will essentially just open the level for us when we activate him. You want to go through here, there's a jiggy to grab in this room, and then we'll just go back out the pipe that we came in. There we go. And we're going to drop down here to where the Click-Clock Wood puzzle was before. So the jiggy to grab in here as well. Once you're done with that, head out. And we'll go into this door here. There's a jiggy to grab right up the top. So we're just going to grab that. And we should have 10 so far now. There'll be another 5 to grab in Treasure Trove Cove in just 1 second. Okay, now we're in Treasure Trove Cove. Same process as Mumbo's Mountain. So there'll be 125 bananas in total to grab, so 25 for each Kong, and then 5 jiggies in this level. Grab Donkey's bananas there and a few of Chunky's. We're going to swim into the sandcastle as Chunky, and there should be a jiggy to grab in here. So that's just where it was in the original Banjo Kazooie. And swim out. Alright, once you've done that, we can go back to Donkey Kong because there's some more bananas to grab for him. And we want to swim down into this bit here. Now this area has a jiggy in it, so we're just going to grab that. And we're going to jump up out of the hole there. If you need some extra height, you can press the B button with Donkey Kong in the air. And he will sort of do his like punch attack and go a little bit higher. Grab 5 bananas with Diddy there and another 5 up here. Once we've done that, we're going to fly up to the very top of Treasure Trove Cove. There's no lighthouse up here, but there is a jiggy, so we'll just grab that. And then work your way down through this section. So you have 20 bananas so far, and then that's the other bunch of 5 to get all 25. Now we're going to drop down through this section, falling straight onto a jiggy. If you do miss that jiggy, you can climb back up. There's lots of like climbing poles to get back up to this point. Anyway, just become Lanky Kong, and we're going to drop down through this section, grabbing all the blue bananas as we go. And then Lanky should have all 25 at this point. You swap to Donkey Kong to get some more bananas now. And that should be 25 for him. We can swap to Tiny now as well. Now you sort of got to do some weird jumping to get up here. If you are having trouble, you can go back to the ship as Diddy Kong and use the rocket barrel to fly up to that jiggy. That'll work as well. Alright, become Chunky. He's got some bananas coming up this tower here. There we go. And with that we can exit level because we've 100%ed it. In fact, we've 100%ed the game now. So all you need to do to finish up the game is just go into this door up the top here, press the button that it says, and it warps you to the house. Now you get a stats total, so we should have 15 out of 15 jiggies, 5 out of 5 coins, and 250 out of 250 bananas. That's going to be all for this video. I hope you found it useful, and thanks so much for watching.